you know what?
You could have asked for a better timing. You know?
Right.
You could have a better timing, you know.
Bro.
Mo said, you know what? Mo said, you know what? Paused. Boom. Wait a minute. I said, wow.
Facts.
Oh!
Sick, bro.
What's going on, people? Welcome back to another episode of the True Serum podcast.
About time.
It's been a while. Sorry to have left you hanging, but we're back now. You know what I mean? There's been a lot going on. You know what I'm saying? There's been a lot going on, actually, to be fair, since we probably last spoke. You dropped a Tinder lyric video, right? Since the last time we was here.
Oh, damn. Has it been that long?
I believe so. How long? How's that been going for you?
Oh, flip. I didn't even realise. Because
I think it's been that long.
I've dropped a Tinder lyric video and I dropped another song.
Oh, gosh,
yeah. What's the matter?
Yes.
What's the matter? I've dropped
Yeah.
two versions of that.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes. How is it going for you, though? How's the songs performing?
Well. So I've done the original version, I've done a remix. And they both seem to be resonating nicely with the people. Especially the remix, because they're saying it's so different in terms of like it's not what I usually do.
Yeah, I like the way.
And it's the last verse that they keep saying hitting people. The very, very last verse. You need to check it out if you don't know what I'm talking about. I said the last verse.
I like the remix. I like the way it marries together.
Yeah.
Well, I like the original.
The original was produced by Mr. Mo.
So I didn't even know that.
I
didn't even know that.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
But I've always loved the rap, hip hop, and rock, like the combination together. And one of my favorite examples of that is Puff Daddy's All About the Benjamins remix.
Oh,
the remix is cold.
The way I can have that song on loop.
Yep.
It's just so many different sections.
Absolutely.
So I've always wanted to do a song with that kind of,
That feel.
Yeah, but I couldn't think of the right one. So when this song was done, I thought, it's a perfect song to try and So check it out. What's the matter?
That's dope.
Rap and roll. Okay. Rap and roll remix.
So,
Not rock and roll, rap and roll.
That's cold still.
That is.
So
And then you, sir.
Yes, Teddy Noha, aka TEDNOFSKI Russian.
Hello.
Go to my Insta.
I was gonna say,
Go to my
killing
Insta.
it on Insta.
Go to my
Over
Insta.
what was it? 1,500.
1,500
what?
followers, man.
It was
Ooh,
so
easy,
okay.
Tiger.
Sorry, my brain is gone sleep. What did you just achieve the other day? It was
The 1K.
the 1K what subscribers?
Yeah, on the Insta.
Boom, that's the one.
On the YouTube.
On YouTube.
So
All right, let's hear it.
So we got the 1K.
1K
And then you're not telling me 15 on Insta.
on Insta, yeah.
Easy, Tiger.
Man's out here killing it.
Ching, 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 ching.
So that's mad. No, not yet, brother.
Almost.
but still,
Yeah,
come
yeah,
on
yeah.
now.
Soon, but soon,
Yeah.
But right now, I am the real king, kinda. So go and have a look. I'm just doing reels every day. Why not? Just trying to be creative, innit? Oh, fragrance of the day.
Hello.
Ladies, Prada, Candy. The reason why it's the fragrance of the day is because ladies love it.
Hey.
Ladies love it, mate.
Give us this one, that aroma. I mean, I know we're
Yeah,
James,
like my
but
Virgin
still.
James.
No. This smells nice though. This is bad. Like girls love this, you know.
I
This
forgot
is the
my
number
nose
one.
a bit.
It's a good fragrance too.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
nice. It's subtle, but it's
Prada,
quite
Candy.
nice, isn't
Yeah,
it?
they love this.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's it, man. Just check my Insta at knowhowtv _.
And myself, I got shadow banned.
I forgot about that, you know. I won't even lie.
So I'll give you a quick update, yeah. So I dropped my single, Mary Jane.
Oh, my days.
Mary Jane's for bud smokers only. So it's a song. It was released for 420. It's for 420 friendly folks. For anyone that doesn't know what 420 means, it's for people that enjoy marijuana.
Herbs.
Yes, herbs.
Yes.
Finally, the herb come around.
No.
But yes, the powers that be on social media did not like the song and basically blocked it in every capacity possible.
Bye.
So
You also said the.
it could have been that.
I did.
Tell
just
me,
on top.
at least tell me. I mean, I've got plans. I figured out a plan around it, and we'll just start fresh again.
Beautiful.
So the re-release of the video will be coming out shortly.
Re-release.
It'll be a re-release of the video.
Didn't know about that.
Shortly.
Oh, re-release.
It'll be a re-release.
Oh, right.
Because
Okay.
it's like, what I can't remember what they say, innit? There's problems or there's solutions, innit? I got to come up with a solution. So, because the song, I like the song. It can't just be sitting down there
It's
doing
a
nothing
very
in
good
limbo.
song.
That's
And
very,
now
very
you're
good
giving it
song.
a second wave. I love a second wave.
Well, yeah, I had to do something. And I've got some other stuff in the chamber ready.
Huh?
No, I burped. I hope you did.
Oh,
Apologies.
It's natural, man.
I'm probably going to use that audio, so you're good. But yeah, anyway. So, with that being said, thank you for coming back and joining us one more time. Let's get into it.
Yes, man.
So, it's a bit of a catch-up today. Because
lots to
obviously
cover.
we've not been here for a while. So there's several things that we may talk about that you might be thinking, oh, that happened a while ago. Yeah, I know, but we're going to weigh in on
Yeah,
it.
bear with us.
Anyway.
Bear with us.
But, right, where do we start? All right, I think we should start backwards. So, the Will Smith, was it the Oscars?
Oscars, yeah.
Yeah.
The Oscars, directed by a black man. So it was extra prestigious for us. And then, for those of you that don't know, which I'd find it impossible for you to not know, that I'm confused. But basically, Chris Rock was hosting. He made some warm-up jokes about Will Smith's wife, Jada Pinkett Smith, about her alopecia.
Not about her alopecia, about her bald head.
Sorry, about her hair. About her hair.
How about her being bald?
But apparently, he didn't know she had alopecia. The joke was light. It was soft.
Yeah, he said
But-
G.I. Jane.
But she kind of pulled that face, which has become the Tupac wouldn't have had that face. Yeah. And so Will fixed his clothes, got up.
After busting up,
After busting up,
Will's head was back,
we was
laughing. Yeah.
You stupid. And then he looked at his missus, and his missus' face was sour. And then he got up, slowly, gently, walked over, and slapped Chris Rock in the face with the most it was a weird action, but it's like he watched. Do you remember Dave Chappelle? And he slaps the brothers. What did the 5 fingers say to the
Yeah.
slap? Bam!
We'll tell you something. Come here. Oh, what's going on? I slapped the shit out of him.
Like when I saw it, I was just like, no, there's gonna be we got you. There's gonna be a surprise. There's gonna be something, but apparently it was serious. But it was so weird because when he went back to his seat, he was smirking. He was fixing his clothes like.
Because you felt like the man's man in his head.
Yeah, but it was like, fam, that was not the time. Like, if I had heard they went to commercial and then there was a tussle afterwards, then I'd have been like, all right, fair dues. But he slapped the man mid-monologue.
Nah.
Mid. And then sat back in his chair. Keep my wife's name out your mouth. It's like, fam, this ain't WWE on a Friday,
Honestly,
bro.
It was a...
Oh, man. So anyway, obviously that just stirred everything. And since then, Cat Williams has been attacked. I don't know if you guys knew about that. So Cat Williams did he was...
You know, the last time he was attacked, it was fake when he got beat up by the child.
Oh, really?
That was a
Was staged?
Yeah.
Right. So I don't know about this one. So I heard about this one late. So what happened was apparently he was on a radio station or something, or a radio show, and he was roasting somebody's wife. The personality was, as a woman. And she was roasting him, he was roasting her. I'm guessing he said something that she didn't like. She must have gone home. The husband, who's huge, 400 pounds apparently, hunted him down at a show and pulled out a pistol on him. And I've seen the footage of the brother chasing him, like, come here. And so that was the first one, or the second one.
Wow.
Obviously, Dave Chappelle got jumped on stage, which
I
was
saw that.
give thanks that wasn't successful, because to have woken up and heard the news that Dave Chappelle had been stabbed or something.
Stage as well, all on stage.
Oh my God, man, that would have.
They're trying to cancel him, you know.
Huh?
They're trying to cancel him.
Oh
as
yeah,
well.
they're trying everything, but he's in a space where.
No, because of this, I'm saying.
Oh, because what?
Because-
Because what his comments were.
Yeah, comments. Because when he came back, he goes, "I think it was a trans man," and then everybody went mad. And it was though, wasn't it? Or trans
Apparently the man...
No, I think
it
he was
a
just
trans man. I think it's one of them. You know them...
punk. wear nail varnish.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm saying. I don't think it was
when
a
I
whole.
looked at him, he wasn't
A full trans or not. He was just a normal guy with painted nails.
He looked
basically.
like a
Sorry,
skater,
normal.
He looked like a transformer, bro.
skater boy.
His arm was all the way over here.
Exactly, bro. His arm.
They finished him, man. Oi.
Yeah, they stomped him out like
For ages.
like a good old fashioned New York.
I was like this.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
That
it was
proper-
bad.
I can't even do it.
Steve Chappelle was like, "Oh, hold on, I just wait a minute." And then we saw, bam, 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 bam. I said, "Rah, they really gave man a good old fashioned 90s kicking."
Bye.
They took it back, man.
And
this is just marinating nicely.
that's in it.
Oh, man.
And you know what? I was happy for Chris Rock because he had his little 2 seconds in it.
Oh, my days.
He had his little 2
Yeah,
seconds.
Who's that?
I
Will
said,
Smith?
well done, nigga. Well done.
Oh, my
Yeah.
days. That was,
I said that was perfect, brother.
That was
I said you actually stepped back up.
That was,
You actually stepped back
that
up.
was a slick.
So well done.
Yeah,
Well done.
man. And it was crazy because I think Busta Rhymes jumped in. I think Jamie Foxx jumped like
He was on
quickly
stage.
to back it. Yeah. So that was cool. Somebody else got tried as well, but I can't remember who it was.
Someone else got tried.
Yeah, somebody else. Somebody jumped on stage or tried something. There's another one. There's a third one that I'm forgetting. It will come back to me. But yeah, so obviously that happened, and that was probably 2 months ago now. So what's re-emerged is apparently the other day on Red Table Talk, I think it was, Jada basically made a statement really quickly at the end about how she wants them to repair their relationship, and basically, they're two capable men that the world needs right now. I'm hoping that they can find a way to fix it. And other comedians was like, well, you're not taking any ownership for this. This is your doing. This only happened because of you. But you're acting like it was their beef. And so a lot of people were angry at her.
I'm not too sure. Is it her doing?
Well, Will didn't do it for no reason.
But is she responsible for Will's reactions?
No, but you have to go home with her.
No, but she has, I believe, a lot of reasoning as to why he does certain things. Because I believe in that household, I believe the domestic. What's the woman? Something Heard and Johnny Depp.
Amberheard, which we'll get to.
I believe in that house, Will Smith is a victim.
Oh, listen.
Big victim, bro. And this is why he was trying to be the bigger man. What he done, was out of what's the word I'm looking for? It was he.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
What, duress?
No,
Not duress.
It's
like he didn't think about it, bro. It's like he had a mission, innit? It was done. He looked at it, he's laughing, turn around, see the face, and was like, fuck.
It's like a point score for Jada.
Yeah, because if they went home, he'd be like, you let that fucking...
Yeah. All that.
Yeah.
And I think it's just because, I think it comes down to Tupac. I think it comes right down, like Tupac was obviously known for flying off the handle.
Boy.
She was in love with him, and he's been living in that dude's shadow.
She is.
Well, yeah.
She still is.
And he's been living in that shadows for like the entirety of their marriage. I couldn't do it, bro. There's too much stress.
They were saying that even they found a letter that Willow wrote to Tupac.
Yeah, which is just
That is crazy.
that was too much.
Basically asking, can you come
Please
back?
come back because my mom's not been happy
she's not
since
happy.
you've
For
gone,
a kid to say that.
Bruh.
She never met him.
bruh.
Bye.
She's never met him.
That's what I'm
Thank
saying.
God, because if they were alive at the same time, they'll be questioning.
Bye.
Oh, who's the real father? That's long. Will, the thing is, right, their business is entangled. Entanglement.
Curtains, that word.
Yeah, I know, right?
No.
Their business is like this. So divorce doesn't behoove them, if that's the correct word. But
No.
They're not gonna have a divorce because
They're not.
Jade made that clear.
you know what?
She done the whole bad marriage for life.
Yeah, she did.
It's that.
But I reckon they'll get to about 60 and we'll be like, enough's enough, and he'll be out.
No, bro, because she'll put him in a headlock.
But
She'll do something to
this
him.
guy.
No, I'm being serious, yeah. It's amazing. I need to know what she has over Will because Will is the income bringer for me. He's the income bringer in the house, isn't it? But what does she hold over Will for Will to be a wet puppy, bro? He's a wet puppy. Bro.
Love. Some people,
it's not
some people love,
It's not just love, bro.
but it's toxic. Do you get what I mean?
That's not love, bro.
Well,
wouldn't
either
say
that,
love, but it's
or
not
she's
love.
or either that, or she's got hella secrets that he don't want to come.
something, bro.
But
Plus,
for me,
it's the Tupac thing as well. I also do believe somewhat he's trying to show her or put himself on a level like he wants her to look at him
the same way
a
she did as
certain,
well.
yeah, I guess because I remember in the beginning they were saying, but you was a joke rapper, he was a real rapper,
Yeah.
blah blah.
The
He
only
was an
reason-
actor.
The only reason why you would care, though, I think it's this. Yeah, you know, some people are like, that's the mother of my children. We came up together, all of that stuff. I don't know, I might be cold and heartless. I couldn't give a monkeys. If the mother of my children was treating me like crap at every given opportunity, yeah, I'm out.
It all comes down to self-respect.
Kids, this is how we're gonna do things from now on. That's me, yeah.
It's easier to say things like that when you're not in it, bro.
No, I know a lot of people always say that to me, but I've always been very good at making difficult decisions like that.
Well, I know it's easier said than done, but it also comes down to how
self-love,
self-respect, self-love, and how you value yourself.
Yeah, it's
Like,
uncomfortable.
I hear you, but when kids and stuff are involved, yeah. Not that I've been in the situation, yeah, but I can imagine when there's kids and stuff involved, it's you can't just think about yourself, innit?
You can't just think about yourself, but at the same time, at what extent and to what detriment you can let the kids suffer? Because when it's that toxic indoors,
it depends.
You could decide you could not have an argument, but the tension,
and that energy pours into the children.
Of course, it does.
This is what a lot of people. This is what I always say. A lot of people don't realize they stay together for the kids, but then when you realize when the kid grows up and they're messed up, it was y'all that did that because the constant energy that you're pouring into the child. Just negativity. Or imagine if you're in an abusive relationship, and it could be the woman that slaps the man. The kid's gonna grow up thinking that's how you deal with your problems. So then they're gonna start hitting people at school, or they're gonna, do you know what I mean? Whatever. So I always think it sometimes is better to just part and co-parent. But again, I haven't been in the actual situation. But for me, I don't care. That's just how I would handle it.
See, I've known people
that's
in both situations, and it's funny because, and they both argued against each other, but I get both their points.
Yeah.
But one stayed together for the simple fact that for the kids, when they were younger, the parents separated and they saw how hard it was for their parents, so they chose. Against all odds, I'm staying together until my kids are 18. But then tension, toxic, boom, 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 boom. Then I've got another friend whose mum stayed together for the kids, but the velocity, like, it was so toxic that she has now said, oh, good way, she's never going through what her parents went through. So as soon as it goes wrong, over. Like, she's not going to stick because she knows what she went through. Living in such an environment where you're almost quivering like a leaf because the toxicity, like it was.
Yeah, I mean,
so I get from both points, but to me, I think it goes down to self-respect. And there's so I feel like with celebrities as well, they try to live under the expectation of others. So, for example, the marriage ended years ago, but because they're deemed as a power couple, they want to maintain the false pretense of being a power couple. Well, in fact, this one's cheated 20 million times. This one's cheated 20 million times.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you're a happy couple, you glow inside out and outside in. You don't even need to say them two together. You just see it.
Yeah.
And then when you're not when you're over with, the signs are just there. Like Beckham and flipping the Beckhams, Victoria and I remember when they went to an event and
sour faced.
Victoria Sour, the guy was so irritable. What's his name? David, yeah. It was like, I think Victoria must have tripped a little bit. And he kind of like rolled his eyes on. He does something for himself.
God.
Like, when you're in love, you laugh about that stuff. You quickly rescue her, but you laugh about his joke. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He does love her, but obviously because...
he's over her.
But that's the thing. I think...
And in the public...
I think there's love and there's love. I think there's... I've heard people say, "Oh, that's the mother of my child. That's the father of my son, or whatever."
Yeah, but what does that mean?
I will always love them. I've heard people say that.
No,
but for me,
no.
I'm like, fam. If I've been in a relationship, where the person, all right, I've been in two relationships. I've been in one relationship where
I don't like this guy.
What do you say?
I'm hungry. And you're
no, the whole mother of my child. No, man, get out of here.
Right, exactly.
Get
right. So I've been in a relationship where I actually liked the girl, but it was so toxic. I was constantly coming home and feeling angry. That it was enough's enough, man. I had to just be like,
get yourself prepared for fuckery.
Yeah, it's like even though I still dig you, I can't be in this because it's heavy. You carry it around. And then I've been in other relationships where it's just been straight toxic. And I feel the same way.
Wait,
It's like, I'm
what's the
out.
first one?
The first one was I actually still liked the girl, but it was toxic.
Okay.
And the other one was I'm over it, and it was toxic.
Oh gosh,
Do you know what I'm saying? For me, I felt both sides.
Yeah.
It's heavy. It's heavy. You carry it around, and then you start acting. Somebody might brush you, and you're like, "Yo!" Now you're taking out your thing on
Right.
them. It's long.
And this is my stance is a relationship is supposed to be a benefit, not a burden.
Right.
As soon as it becomes a burden, leave.
Mhm.
Like, I don't care how pretty or boom, boom, boom.
Life is too short.
Move on. Like,
I used to see couples in church. You didn't even know they were married.
huh.
If I didn't, like, Mum, oh, who's such and such as, oh, them two. Oh, one sits there,
Bye.
other one sits there.
Bye.
And you never have known that they were married
Yeah.
for years. And when they're together,
Nah, them ones. Nah. Is that
Who's that?
disgusting?
who's got time?
Wasting
who's
your
got
life,
time?
wasting years, and you're aging yourself quicker.
Right. And you just sit in the house, someone goes,
Yeah, them what? Listen.
you want to hang
You know
them.
what's funny? Yeah? I watched the video today.
Oh,
I
man.
watched the video of these two white couples. Yeah, they were old, yeah, and they were arguing. And they were proper arguing, yeah, and the brother was like, "Oh no, we've had good times in the relationship before." She's like, "When? What? 29 years ago?"
No,
That's
mate.
fucking raw. So you're saying for what? For at least 29 years, you've just been pissed.
Oh,
Yes.
You hate each other.
Yes.
You look at each other thinking, "Oh."
Swear for the,
Yeah.
And then he goes, "No," and then the man goes, "No, the reason I'm with you is because nobody else will want you." I was
Ooh,
like,
wow.
"Blood, what the hell?"
Yeah.
And you're a couple.
This is something like, never mind.
But it's your typical. My brain sometimes, you know.
And cut.
It's Jiggy's fault still.
Bye.
It's Jiggy's
No,
fault.
you need to start again. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, it's Jiggy's
Um,
fault for that.
Right. So that that leads us nicely into the Amber Heard and Johnny Depp trial.
All
Do
right.
you guys follow it?
Sean, did you watch it?
Nah.
Is it on? It's not,
Nah.
is it? Oh.
Speak your truth.
Yeah, carry on.
Talk your shit.
I thought it said, "Oh, Shauna, did you watch it, Shauna? Yeah, you watch it, Shauna. Shauna."
Uh-oh.
But yeah, I just want to say, Shauna, if you watched it, innit? So carry on, Mo. Sorry, go on.
Yeah. So obviously in the trial, it was a defamation trial because Amber Heard
weird,
was painting Johnny Depp as abusive, and it turned out that
It was revealed.
it was the other way.
Revealed.
It was the
With
other
evidence.
So
Objection.
basically,
Objection, Your
Ross
Honour.
Kemp situation.
way. Yeah.
I forgot about Ross Kemp.
Yeah, I know.
I remember I
Mad.
was like, "You're big and burly,
Tough
Bill."
guy.
Yeah. I was like, "You're Grant, mate."
But again, that's what I'm saying. Just walk away. I can't be in these situations. And it was mad because they all. I was watching piece of it, and she was all like, and he grabbed the bottle.
Oh, piss off.
And I was thinking, now, all right, don't get me wrong. Women, some people have been through this stuff
Oh, yeah.
for real.
Of course.
But I just thinking to myself, if she didn't actually go through that moment with the bottle,
Huh.
how could you say that? How could you? That's all I was thinking about. It is how can you say things that's not true with that level and be barling and go, I can't, fam. So why did you say it? Like if it didn't happen or it didn't happen that way.
Because
I've met girls like that.
believed, didn't it?
I've met girls like that where they completely remixed, and you're like,
No.
oh my days, it's for me that is one of the most toxic levels.
So, hold on quickly, yeah. How did Johnny Depp lose his finger? Because
You gone?
I there's a part where she was explaining how he lost his finger.
Yep.
But I was told that she done it.
Apparently, yeah.
Right, so what she was trying to say, yeah, and they kept saying, yeah, but the hotel owner said that there's no phone on the wall. There's no phone on the wall in the picture. What phone on the wall are you talking about? She kept saying, no, but if you took it from, the picture was taken from this angle, but if you're standing from the other side, then on the left side there was a mounted phone. And the woman, the solicitor was like, no, but hold on. We've spoken to the manager, and they said that there's no mounted phone on no wall. So she was saying that he was smashing the phone on the wall, and he was smashing it so much he started to damage his finger. So this is how she was saying that he lost his finger, innit?
Is that how she said?
This is what she was saying.
Mad.
This is what I got, right?
Yeah.
And then all the solicitor, I can't remember the woman's name because she was killing her, innit? She kept saying, everybody's
I heard
saying that there's
she
no,
was brilliant.
yeah, there's nothing on the wall. What are you talking about? She's like, no, he was banging out of frustration. Bare things, bro. Bare
So
things.
apparently, she walked up to him with the bottle in her hand and was like, whatever, you know what? And just literally, apparently, she just went boom out of nowhere and through. And when he went to grab it, I think it smashed and took off a piece of his finger. Now, I don't know how that smashed because that must have been the lightest bottle on earth. what am I doing?
I thought, no, I was watching thinking, what the hell?
Whoa! I was trying to get lit for real.
I didn't even see what happened.
I poured the rum in there and I forgot in it, so I was gonna pour some more rum in it as the mixer. I was about to get litty on the table. I'm joking. But yeah, so apparently she threw the bottle at him, and when grabbing it, it broke.
Unless
Maybe
maybe
the
the
piece of
force.
his finger. That must have been a hell of a force. Because I could throw this bottle right now at you, and it's not gonna break.
If it hits my head, that'll bust me.
And that would be attempted murder.
I'll be fine. That's the thing about it. I'll be fine.
That's funny. Front bark, back bark.
Well, straight front box too.
You would after that. Coco, bro, would be massive. Oh my gosh.
There was even they had a voice message of her when she what did she do to him? She done something and he ran into the bathroom and then she banged the door on his head and then he told her and then she would basically say stop bitching about it.
I weren't trying to hit you with the door. I was just trying to hit you.
Trying to hit you.
Yeah.
So then the woman was like, so you
This is
purposely
really bad.
and she's like, so you purposely imitate him? It's like, no. Well, yeah, but no. But what happened was,
Yeah, but
it's
no,
like,
but
bro,
yeah.
you flopped, you know. You flopped.
Yeah.
Like you flopped in it. Like she was blatantly going home and just throwing things at man in it and just
And that's what the thing is, right? So again,
Shawnee watching.
again, I'm an advocate for. I don't like women being treated poorly.
Of course.
I do not. But it's got to the point where people don't even believe men. Do you
With
know
the
what I'm saying?
evidence as well.
With the evidence, like I once was having this conversation. I gave this example, you know, and sorry to put it like this, but if a woman was attacked sexually, there's committees, there's things put up in place. She can get a home if she has to come out of the home. They will take care of her. Is basically what I'm trying to say in every way possible. If a man gets sexually attacked, everyone laughs, or they say walk it off. Do you know what I'm saying? I remember hearing about an incident where this guy was raping men after clubs. He was putting stuff in their drink, and he was like, "Oh, you could come back to mine. I live around the corner. You could come and you could call a cab. You could call your friend." And they were waking up, hurting, and then thinking, "What happened to me?" And then apparently he was videoing them. Nobody, none, bare of the men never came forward because they were scared. No one's gonna believe me.
Scared, embarrassed,
All of that. So basically, what I'm just trying to say is, it's got to the point where it's like, no one even gives a monkeys. Like, if a man has mental health issues, oh man, be a man. You know what I mean? If he's in an abusive relationship, what are you talking about? She's a woman.
So
It doesn't make
so
no
to
sense.
cut you, but I watched another
Yeah.
thing the other day. Yeah, I don't know if you know of a show called Black Ink. Black Ink. Black people that have a tattoo shop
Tattoos.
in
Oh, wow.
in America. But this is a show, and they started in one place, and they got bare shops, and now they've got it looks like they've got reality. Anyway, there's a girl on there called Donna that does tattoos, and the other day her boyfriend was explaining a mark on his face, and she pulled up and said, "What are you talking about?" Right? And he was with three or four of the people, and then he was like, "Oh, I'm just telling the guys what happened." And then she was like, "Oh, you don't need to tell no one what happened." And she come out the car, and then she said, I think they alluded, my word for the day, that or he alluded that basically she done it, and she was trying to say it wasn't me. How can I do that? You know, I didn't have my nails, and it was like me, I did this to myself. And everyone turned around, and then he says, and then it skipped scenes, and then he was like, "Oh, I need to go and walk by myself, like to clear my mind or something." And she's like, "Oh, well, I'm gonna come with you." And then she started grabbing him because like he's skinny in it, and she's like 6 foot something. And then she was all holding him, and then it switched to his brethren, and they're like, "Yo, bro, if this was a brother doing this to a woman, do you know that this would be a big thing?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "You see that, brother? It's real, isn't it? When
Always the
a
way.
brother's getting abused, yeah, it's nothing, brother. It's a thing of like man up,
Yeah.
be a man about it, brother."
Or even when it's like
Rude.
one-sided, like you know, I've known of situations where the woman will claim certain things has happened.
Triggered, bruv.
Huh?
He's triggered, you know.
No,
No,
yeah,
'cause-
standard.
No, he's probably,
But like,
I can hear him grunting. Probably just
I've seen
angry.
situations where like the woman will wild out, and then everybody would assume that it's the man that did something. No, she just wild out. She just wild out by herself, and it's just like, "Oh, what did you do?" Nothing. That's her. That's all her, and no one ever believes it. And it's just like, I'm just saying, you got to keep the same energy in it. If certain things can happen to men, because not everybody's rough in it. Some men are really calm, peaceful people. and then they get abused and shit, and nobody wants to even pay attention to them. And it's like, fam, you got to keep the same energy. You can't just be one rule for one. And for me, I'm an advocate for, like, I understand that women have had a hard time. I get that. Like, I really do. And it's
to get where they are now, yeah.
Yeah, and it's mad. And it's like, I always tell people, I've been raised by women, so I understand, innit? Like, I get it. It's second nature to man. But it's like, at the same time, I've also had moments where my mental health wasn't strong. You get me? And you're just expected to keep going. And then when you break, everybody looks at you like,
Nah.
what's wrong with you?
Nah.
You bitch. And it's just like, then you end up feeling like a bitch, and then you don't want to tell nobody, man. It's weird. It's like, we've got to keep the same energy. And it's, anyway, but Amber, she lost the case. And,
yeah, rightfully she lost the case because there was too much things that was stacked against her, bro. Like a lot.
It was serious.
Too many things are stacked against her.
I didn't even follow the whole thing, but I saw
You know,
enough.
she's got to pay 15 mil in it, so yeah, you lost badly.
Yeah.
Yes, I like that.
But she still got 2 million, you know.
What?
She still got a 2 million payout. I can't remember what it was for, but she got 2 million as well.
But you got to pay back 15 million.
True,
Listen.
but she still got 2 million.
Oh, she got something in regards to the thing.
Yeah, he got 15 and she got 2. That's why I was starting to think: is this a show? Was this a
So
reality
basically,
She's got to pay 13.
right.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just saying, she's still got 2 million. I can't remember what for though. I think the what for is probably the important part.
And you know what he done for her, bruv? He's the one that got her into Aquaman and all sorts, you know?
Oh, word.
Yeah, because she was, what was it? She was banned from Canada.
Bye.
Oh my! How do you get banned from Canada?
She was banned from Canada, and he.
Oh no! That was Australia. I was gonna say the thing with the dog in it, but that was Australia.
What?
Oh, was it Australia?
She carried their puppy to Australia, and Australia's got really like strict laws. Like if you bring a mango to Australia, you can get hemmed up, bruv.
Oh,
Like it's that
yeah,
deep.
you're right.
You know what I'm saying?
I
You
remember.
get what you trying to do? What you trying to do? You trying to kill us all? Like it's that deep.
Yeah.
So whatever Aquaman was filmed, she was banned, and then he basically spoke to his people.
Oh, is that why what's his face was on? Because he was on the trial at one point, wasn't he? Aquaman. I swear I saw he was on the video.
Oh, the brother who was on the thing.
Yeah, and he was all like, "Hey Amber," and the guy was like, "Don't talk to her." I
Oh,
was like, "Yo,
days.
this is a joke business."
Someone else is there as well. His ex. Who's his ex again?
Yes, Kate Moss.
Yes, because she tried to say that Amber tried to say he dashed her down the
kicked
stairs.
her down the stairs. Yeah, because there was a rumor back in the day about it, and she came and was like, "Nope, never
Nope.
at any point
Nope.
in time."
She said, I fell down them shits, and he ran to come and get
Apparently,
me.
they were all high fiving and shit when she mentioned, because I was getting told that they weren't allowed to bring her in, Kate Moss. But the moment she mentioned Kate Moss, then it became fair game. And they knew that Kate Moss was going to leave such a glowing report
Bye.
that it was a rap, innit? And that's why you must treat your exes good, you know, boss.
Whoa.
Boy.
Hey.
I actually think right now, if any of my exes had to save me, I'm pretty much good, bar one. Bar one.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I don't know what the curtains. I was going to say who, and I just had a
Bar,
flashback.
bar
Oh,
one.
hello.
And that wouldn't.
I don't.
Yeah, yeah, it's fine. I'll tell you afterwards, but.
Or do I?
You do and you don't. You didn't really know her like that. But
Well, I better get off it too.
no, I was gonna say, don't put it out in the streets like that. That's the reputation. Apparently, I've slept with everyone and their mother.
Only about 12.
Apparently, this guy.
Bye.
I've actually heard mad rumors about me, yo. I've heard some mad.
You would though if you got around saying my name. Anyway.
God, my name is what?
Dick Johnson, Ball Sack, Long John, all of that. Then you're gonna have names, bro.
The thing is, though, I never used to talk like this to the people. The people that have said these rumors about me, they don't know I talk like that. They just used to think that I was sleeping with people. One of the biggest rumors I've heard about me was that I was sleeping with my girlfriend and her mum at the same time.
It's true, though.
This guy.
And after people in church.
Hello.
Well, yeah, there were 2 people in church, but
Even one of them in church that I know, but very promiscuous.
moving swiftly on. None to do with me, just rumors, all rumors. But
I knew myself. I found out. I said, "Well, you're very, you're church. You go, yeah, okay."
hold on. When we talk about somebody that I dealt with or somebody that you just know?
No, somebody that I was talking to, and I was like,
Oh,
wow.
okay, yeah.
Wow, okay.
No, that's bare promiscuous girls in church, bro.
Yeah, I was like, bro,
Promiscuous
is
girl.
Jesus the Lord?
Bruh, it's something.
Jesus Lord.
Yeah.
No, real talk. But there's something about church.
Is Jesus not meant to be Lord? I don't believe that, but
Something about church girls, bro. I don't understand what it is. And I'm not trying to condemn
no,
all of
it's
them.
your church. It's
Don't do that.
it's your church.
Don't do that. I have to edit that now. Don't do that. No.
I used to go to these.
No.
Some hotel thing I used to follow. Them,
Yeah, you went.
Yes.
You went as well, yeah.
I used to sit in the back like this. This is church.
Oh my God.
The games that we used to, the things I used to see.
Yeah.
Why have we?
Right.
These lot are holy.
Oh. No.
I was about to start swinging at names in it, but no, that's too much editing as it is.
Nah.
This guy.
Oh, Robin's kicked in. Super
Woo,
friend.
bruv, I'm telling you, bro.
Nah.
Right. So I just want to put a disclaimer.
Tab.
Is that a corner?
Yeah.
Bruv, they took that years ago. I don't know what they're doing.
I don't think
It's because it was a listed building, so they had to do
probably
certain things.
fitting in an underground stripper club or something. bro.
Bumbuck.
Oh, man.
Right. I just want to go on record.
Mr.
Wow.
Let me stop, because there's
Hey, I'm taking this away from him. This guy's on fire.
no, there's
Right.
bare editing to do now. innit?
TEDNOFSKI's on fire. He's on fire, you know.
You would think that was coming from me, bruv.
No.
But I used to tell him in the church. I said I don't trust people.
I know.
I said this church
I
is nuts,
know.
you know.
I know. He
Oh,
did.
this guy,
He
I
did.
love him, man.
I've been to many churches, and I've had many a panty thrown at me. So I just want to put a disclaimer out there that it's more than just that
fucking
one
my
church.
icon.
They're all just as bad as each other.
Nah, I've been to many churches.
I was gonna say,
Feels like
there's
it's
no
about
way
right
you've been to more churches than I have, bro. Trust me.
No, but I've been to churches. I've been to churches.
And they all throw panties, bro.
Nope.
Fam, I went to a church the first day.
Every
If
time.
I ever tell you who tried to approach me, I'll tell you off camera. But I know where that was headed.
No, I believe you. But every time your church is
That
too
was
much.
one time.
Every time I used to go to that church, yeah, whoever was downstairs, cause I used to sit at the top in it, because that's where all the bad breeds sit, yeah. Right? There was always whoever was down would always look in my eyes, come and pray, come and look in my eyes, come and pray. Like, how do you know I'm in the church, bro? There's bare people upstairs, is packed. Why you was looking in my eyes, bro? Because you wanted to bring me. Next, bro. That place, bro. It was a church. I remember I used to like spending my Christmas at that church. And then one day I went there.
No.
Do you know what the funny thing is? This is man's individual opinion, you know. So he can actually say what he wants, and I shouldn't even use it, edit it. So,
But
it's
yeah,
me saying it.
that church, I used to like going there
I
because
just don't want to be liable.
what it was, yeah, I used to, because Mo was so holy, I used to try and be.
Oh, although I will say, I didn't really meet that many promiscuous people until I went there. It was serious.
Right.
Most of situations that has been presented to me was presented to me there. But anyway,
And Mo was the only church friend I had that was consistent, because I used to bring him out to
I had no choice.
yeah, this brother, I used to try and bring him out
I'm so hot.
to Croydon when Edwards was about. And because Mo was good, I said I need some Jesus in my life, innit? So because of Mo was the reason why I used to go to church. Yeah. So I used to go to this church, and then it was Christmas. I used to say, this is the best time to go to church, innit? This is when Jesus knows that you take things serious, innit? But what I used to see these women wearing, don't drop your phone or tissue or your hanky.
Big facts.
Don't drop it, because who's gonna pick it up for you? If you bend down, I'll be there. What? Why are you wearing it in the church? Mad. Only on the corner next to the petrol station, bruv. Yes.
No. Now, can you imagine after this episode there's a surge of people going to
Yeah. Then tell. I'll say his name again.
Bruv, they seem like the suing type, you know. So I gotta make sure I edit this good.
Edit this well, bro.
Because I ain't getting sued by him. There's no way.
Because he'll do it.
He will
he'll
do
go
it.
The long route,
He
bruv.
will do
The
it.
long route.
And I will be bankrupt for decades, cuz. I'll be so mad. I'll be like, God damn, you got me. Yeah, got me. One way or another, you got me. And now I'm the deacon in the church to pay off the friggin'.
That's funny,
Handing
bro.
out. Got any change for Jesus? All bearded and old and shit. I'm I'm free.
That's fine still.
89, you know, just free. Man owns my house, my car, everything. Bloody hell.
Mate, yeah, edit that well, bro.
Ah, jeez. Anyway.
I'll overlook it as well, just to make sure, bro.
Oh, man, I could have dropped this out on Saturday, but I ain't gonna be happening now because I'm going to have to edit. But, right. No. Next topic before we go.
Well, we got some time in here.
Monique versus DL Hewley. I'm over here sweating because that was funny.
I watched it, innit? I watched DL explaining something, but I'm trying to focus right now what he was talking about. It was him and the female, and they were talking about the situation, and I can't remember why she was crying.
Do you want me to give you? I can give you the
yeah, because you might remind me.
Right. So, sorry, let me just get rid of this excess water because
I felt hot for a second.
I was under that was hot, man. Anyway. So basically, there was a show recently, and the headliner was Monique says she was meant to be the headliner. DL Hewley went on after her. So Monique used her whole time, apparently, or at least half of the time that she was on the stage, to cuss out DL Hewley. And she went in. She cussed him about.
Oh my days.
She cussed him about his support dog. Right, he's got a dog. He explained, right, that he's got a dog that basically when his dad died, they found a dog from where the dad was from, and they gave it to him to, and they named it after his dad, because basically it was like a thing of, I've lost my dad, here's this comfort. You remember like John Wick?
No, I'm looking at you because I'm saying she went there.
Yeah. No, she rinsed him about this dog, but she was saying to the people that basically that the dog is there.
John Wick, that's all because of a dog, bro.
Yeah.
And his missus, obviously.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you know the story of John Wick, the missus died and she left him a dog so he wouldn't be alone and he'd have company and he'd always remember her. It's a similar situation with DL, but it's with his father. She basically made out that the dog was there to keep people away because he don't like people. She made reference to his wife. She made reference to something to do with his sexuality, I believe, and something else.
Ain't DH married?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So then he was all like, so he came out on the stage and was like, God damn, what did I miss? Like, what happened?
Wow.
Now, her issue was she was meant to close, and she was like, I don't open for no one, right? And she was just cussing. I've been in this game for 30 years. I don't open for nobody. So he was saying on his contract he was meant to close. She was saying on her contract he was meant to close. So she said to him basically, if that's the case, then put up your contract in it. So she put up her contract, he put up his contract, and they both said basically closing, right? So apparently it came to light that supposedly her husband dropped the contract for her, right? Because her husband's a manager or something like that. Now everybody was basically saying, if you got a contract issued, then the promoter's your guy, right? Like that's the person that hired you both. So why are you not cussing with him?
That's true. Why is she beefing with DH?
Exactly. Anyway, so he said some shit. He came on his radio station and cussed her out and basically said that the role that she was playing in Precious, the mum, was was her in real life, and that's why she got an Oscar.
That is real.
Then she said some more shit. Then he came out and basically said,
"Oh my
like,
days! I can't believe this is a die."
He didn't.
That's why you have to love comedians. Because you can go deep in it.
No.
He then said, basically you've burnt every bridge. You beef with Netflix. You beef with Oprah. You beef with Steve Harvey. You beef with everyone. And he was like, everybody said to him, don't work with her, innit? Don't work with her. Sorry, that was jokes.
That was.
And then he said,
Take off a couple first and then use it.
Yeah. And then he said, everybody told him not to work with her, innit? And then despite that, he did it anyway.
Hello. Give your head. You make me sick.
Left-handed.
Previously,
Left-handed.
He gets so upset when people throw.
I know.
He gets so upset, you know. The way.
piss off.
Steph Curry
I've
with it.
noticed that he gets mad, you know.
Piss off.
Literally. It goes
But
to
anyway.
it's so long, the core.
But anyway, yeah.
I wish I
So,
was drinking there.
so the worst part is, so after they said they had that back and forth, she came out, which I think was this week or last week, and basically his daughter had a sexual.
Oh God.
Yeah.
She changed.
No. His daughter had like she was molested, innit? So she brought it up.
Gosh, she's
And she was all like, "Oh, you." So basically, what happened was apparently the daughter.
Levels, man.
I know,
she's
I
dipping
know, right?
She's dipping low.
So the daughter said. So apparently the daughter had an incident where the guy must have come in the room and touched her or whatever, something like that. And when he told DL was like, "Word, him? Nah." Apparently he didn't believe her at first, properly, right? Now he's admitted that he was wrong, and he, you know, if he could take it back, he would, rare. But he said that was some private shit. He said, "You're somebody that's talking about black women and you got to protect black women and all this kind of stuff. But you've taken my daughter's like
Facts.
situation
And using it
and used it,
as material
weaponized it,
and gain, yeah.
and blown it up to the whole world." He said, "Now my daughter's in tears because the whole world knows her situation now. And she has to go through it all over again." So DL came for her. So basically, everybody now is just like,
One cap in the fan, bro.
your head.
No, but if you,
I know, right? Jay, like, yeah, from the first one, you know,
yeah, from the
from
first,
the first episode.
yeah, bruv, it's not that deep, you know. You see the episode, yeah? You drank loads, bruv.
I know. Man was
Bruv,
all
you
sleep.
drank loads. Everything,
Ah, piss off,
everything
you
was sweet.
That was you.
It's true. It's
That
true.
was you in the front seat.
Shut up.
Everything was sweet and dying. Everything sugar.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. That's why you was mash up.
His
His brother's been
Shit.
scared since.
Yeah.
So-
This is drink.
He won't drink nothing, you know.
This is similar to Drink Champs.
He'll bring drink,
Trying to
yeah.
get sued either.
He'll show how exclusive his drink
I'm
is.
moving
Yeah.
mad. One
And
mad.
then won't sip it.
Nah.
Or
Guess,
pour it.
guess what's in my own flask?
Yeah. Yeah, guess.
Nothing.
I can't stand him, you know. Prick.
Fuck, man.
Ginger ale.
No. Oi.
Yes, bruv. He's
Coconut flavored ginger ale.
It's not that deep, bro.
Oh, do you know what? I got to let this down. Anyway, but yes. So like the whole thing has just gone too far in it, and it's just like Monique is tripping. She's really tripping.
No, this is quite sad. I didn't actually realise.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was this deep.
Yeah, it's really bad, man. Like I hear what he was saying about you burnt all the bridges, but that's deep. Like,
I heard about everyone says that about her. Though.
yeah,
She has though.
Lee
Too much.
Daniels.
But that's who I was speaking of.
Yeah.
Because that whole matters of Lee Daniels, but then they reunited.
I was gonna say yeah, but
So when you mentioned this guy now, I might have to myself, you talk about Lee Daniels or
nah.
No,
Dio.
DH is the but he likes to wear cowboy hats, innit? He's tatted off now. He's got the.
You know Dio Hewley.
He's a comedian. He's small, bro. But his beard is
I
I don't know
think
what
I
colour it
don't-
is. Grey or white.
Kings of Comedy.
Yeah.
you know me when it comes
Oh
to
my
comedy.
God.
Remember
That was the 90s though.
But
That
he's-
was the 90s though.
He's giving years.
You don't remember Dio Hewley? Or
Maybe
Hugh
my
Glee,
friends,
as they used
but,
to.
you know being comedians, so I've never really been into
Did you watch Fresh Prince?
No. Couldn't stand Fresh Prince.
Oh, no, but he don't like Will Smith, innit? He's got problems with Will.
While you was watching Will Smith, I was watching Fresh Prince, I was watching
He's watching Moesha.
Marisha, the Parkers,
He's watching Kim, innit?
Sisters
Is it
Kim?
Kim?
and Ricky
Yeah.
Lake.
And sister and all that. Yeah.
How?
Fresh Prince, I never got into
You
this.
don't like Will
The
Smith, bro?
best one of them all.
Nah.
It's
actually
the
is.
best one.
It actually is, bro.
It's
It
like
is.
there's Fresh Prince.
And I
a
watched
different
it for, I watched
world.
It for, I watched it for Fonzo. What's his name? Fuck.
Yeah.
Orton. I watched it for him.
See, if he was the lead of the show, it would have been more like, yeah.
But he was one of the leads.
Yeah, he was one of the leads for me, bruv. Yeah.
I just have an issue with I just struggle with Will Smith.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I noticed that in one of the podcasts. bruv.
Listen,
he don't like Will.
Listen, one evening, yeah, we are gonna sit down.
You done this in the podcast.
No, we're gonna
remember.
do this. We're gonna
you
no, I
trying to
remember.
convince him. You remember?
No, we're gonna do this.
Yeah.
One
And
of
he
us
was
cook,
like, no.
or we order some food, and you're watching at least 2 movies. You're watching at least.
What,
2
Men in
movies.
Black 1 and 2?
No, bun that, man.
Wild Wild West. Jab was saying, you don't bring me here for, man. I think Wild West was his worst movie. So
Was it? Yeah, I heard about it.
I think that's his worst film.
All right, we'd have to watch. We'd have to watch two Fresh Prince episodes, and
No, that Genesis thing.
and I Am Legend.
You enjoyed that Genesis thing.
Genesis.
Whatever it is, and he's himself. There's a younger version of him. He's fighting.
Oh, Genesis man.
Yeah, you would enjoy. I think you like that. I didn't think I'd like it. I enjoyed that, bro.
It was good. I enjoyed it.
But I like sci-fi
don't
shit,
think
innit?
Jai's gonna
I
enjoy
feel
it.
like I could enjoy I Am Legend. you
I
said.
Am Legend. Yeah.
I feel like I could enjoy that.
Everyone will enjoy that, bro.
Yeah. I Am Legend.
That's a
is
good
really
film.
Yeah.
That's with the things in it.
With the zombies. Yeah.
You know, there's two endings in it,
What? With
Yeah.
the zombies?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know about that.
See.
but it's not like
I thought it was the
zombies.
one where he says about
Well-
some sad one about him and his son.
The Pursuit of Happiness.
That's what I was thinking of.
Him and his son is Bad Boys. Bad Boys, the last one, the last three. 1, 2, yeah, Bad Boys 3. He's got a Spanish.
Oh yeah, that random
And
Spanish
Hispanic.
non-black son.
Yeah,
That son had 0 black in him, bruv.
but we see that. Yeah, that was a struggle film.
That
still.
was like, yeah. Somebody needed to
That's the
check.
kind of film that you think he makes all the time. Bad Boys 3, yeah.
Nah. And the thing is, I liked Bad Boys 3, but the son was like, come on, man.
You liked it because
Yeah.
of Martin, bro.
I liked it because I liked it because of the progression.
Was it worth it?
If,
No, it
if,
wasn't. That
if,
pause is
no,
too
no, no, no,
long.
no, no, no,
You should've
I
left
was
it.
gonna
You should
say,
left it.
I was gonna say, if I was the man that was doing the budget, probably not. But as just a consumer, it's like, all right, it's cool, it's whatever. They got old
Yeah, but
and they were struggling.
I think it's the storyline, in it. The whole he had sex with some Spanish lady
Yeah, who was a witch?
who was a witch,
Yeah.
and like the head of the cartel or something.
Something.
Yeah, and then had this brother that could do every kind of fighting. This son that could defend himself.
Yeah.
It was like a superhuman kind of. But then, even though it was a superhuman, this old ass
Well, they
Maori.
was basically trying to say that he was as good as his father in it.
something so.
Because let's be real about it, Mike should have been dead long time, but he's really good at his job.
Which
So-
brings you to the next point. What did you guys think of? I know this is prehistoric.
No, go ahead.
Coming to America, the new one.
I never watched it.
Did you never? Okay.
Simply
Did you watch
because
Yes.
I tell you, I never watched it. Yeah, I didn't want to destroy the history of part 1.
Right.
Everybody says that.
I watched.
I swear to
half
God,
of
I
it
said I'm not
and
gonna.
My family was so disappointed they took it off. But I wanted
Yeah,
to
nah.
watch. The fact that I only
Uh-uh.
watched the first 30 to 40 minutes, I wanted to see it through. But my brother was like, "No."
I heard too
this
much
is-
bad things
I
about
could
it.
have written a better story. I think what they did, right?
But they had loads of
It's a
celebrity.
it's
like,
peak.
yeah,
It's a peak.
That's what they
thing.
relied on. That's what the problem was. They relied
I thought
on
that
having
would
a
make it.
million celebrities. What they should have done was they should have got somebody. Shout out Daz.
Too
They
much
should have got
chefs.
somebody like my brethren Daz. They should have got somebody like myself who, I mean, I'm not going to put myself on Daz's level because Daz will quote the whole film.
Chefs spoil the broccoli.
Yes. They needed a fan.
Broccoli. I'm gonna
I
knock
know.
him out,
I
you know.
know. Broccoli, you know. Too much.
That's a saying, no? Spinach?
Spoil the broth is the saying.
I was told broccoli.
I've never heard that before in my life.
Well, you heard it today.
I
Yeah.
thought he was taking a piss.
I
No.
really did.
You should be
I thought so
serious.
too.
Broccoli. Bye.
I could have written a better storyline. I reckon to this day.
Broccoli.
I
The
know.
giant screaming, bitch.
Broccoli. Bro. Broccoli. Like,
And I legit say to people, too much chefs. No, I'm hot again, blood.
no, mate. He actually said he told me with that.
That's what people probably thinking, this guy.
I thought he said it to be that be Wade. He said to be serious.
I really thought man was just being himself. Like, I
That's
did
what
think
I'm
it was
saying.
just that.
Spoil the broccoli, bro.
Anyway, but that's
Broccoli
funny.
can be spoiled. I just said anyway.
Right. So I just think
broccoli, though.
Yeah, overboiled.
the thing is the bones of the story was fine. While he was in America looking for the one, he sowed a seed. The kid grew up.
The storyline is good, you're saying.
No, I'm saying it could have been good
Yeah, but it's
because
just
the
production.
it's like they
But the
had
execution.
something that could have made sense.
It's a
but
fake. It's a fake Black,
I think
Black Panther.
I think they picked the wrong mum. Yes, exactly.
It
I think
became
they
a musical. I felt like it was a musical.
I
Well,
know,
Black Panther
and then
too.
they had Wesley Snipes dancing and shit. It was just poorly done, and I feel like if they'd got a real, not somebody that was going to Eddie, whatever you like. I reckon that's what the whole cast was doing because it's Eddie Murphy. Oh my god, I get to work with Eddie Murphy. Oh my days!
He's a legend.
If somebody had gone, nah, this ain't it. Let me spin this with you, yeah. Okay, so yeah, boom. You did leave a son there. The son ain't him. the casting for the son was rubbish because he was the least funniest man in the room. That was no disrespect to man, but it's the truth. Right? He's cool, but not in that film.
Yeah.
A different film. I think they should have picked a different mum. I think they should have picked my choice for the mum would have been Linnell. I don't know if you know Linnell. Linnell is so ratchet, bruv. She's so ratchet that it would have just been hilarious.
Vivian.
Just her. No, Google Linnell, bruv, and you'll see who I'm talking about, right? If you've never seen her stand up, I think it's Luenell. Yeah, I think it's something like that. Lunell. I think it is.
American comedian.
Yes.
The big
Yes, bruv.
Let me see.
Yeah, I know this.
I think if it was Linnell,
I find her disgusting, but I find her funny, bro.
Exactly. Have you ever seen the stand up where she's talking about her itchy pussy?
She's sick, you know.
Wow.
You know this lady, bro.
Oh wow. Yes, it
I
is.
think
she makes me
just Linnell alone would have been funny. They had moments like even when there was like when she was getting bathed in the water. Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw that part.
I never watched it at all.
In the original, it's
We should do it one night.
the royal penis is clean, Your Highness.
watch
That's
it.
a very famous line. Yeah.
Yeah, ludicrous.
That whole no, it's actually from the.
Yeah, I know, but
Yeah.
yeah.
But they just had moments. They had things. They had. It's weird. It's like somebody should have gone. Yeah, all right. This piece, that piece, that piece, that piece. All right, get someone else to glue it together. And I reckon they could have done bits.
They made someone that probably who watched it one time. I was like, right, do this, do that.
Yeah.
Not someone that knows the
Do
film.
you know what it's like? It's like they had a white director and a white writer. Now I know they probably didn't, but that's what it feels like.
Not saying that
probably
white
did.
people don't love the film.
They can't write the culture like we can. Though.
Yeah.
That's just facts. That's just a given. Do you know what I'm saying? But I believe that they could. I believe from the basis of the storyline, it could have been hilarious. It could have been.
But not. Is that
And they
the
failed.
blaxploitation films when it started off as black people, then after the white people tried to now
Yeah.
take over
Because it got bigger. Yeah.
and create films that the stories are just off and it's
Yep.
just like doing things like, hold on, why would that happen?
And now all of a sudden, all the black people,
All of
are
a sudden,
horrible criminals.
yeah,
It's
and
like,
everybody started moving away
hold on,
from it.
what's
They
going on?
realized it's because the white people took over the whole narrative of the.
yeah.
Because that's what
So-
sells. I watched the thing the other day, yeah, and was it Tank that was saying, and he used
Yep.
that stay with me
The
thing,
stay with me.
and I'm gonna try not to fuck this up here.
Yeah.
He was saying when the spreading love is not the problem, alright?
Mm-hmm.
And he was saying that basically what sells for us is things that are broken in our broken home, violence.
Mm-hmm.
So these are the things that we have to rap about to basically
Yeah.
They're happy to back that.
yeah.
Yeah, they're happy to.
To
Because
promote.
if he was to do the
Black
version of
hate
Stay With
as
Me,
opposed to
he
black
would
love.
have killed it, bro.
He said, yeah.
Imagine Chris Brown singing that, for example.
But he said that wouldn't have never sold. It never would have
Yeah.
got rotation because they don't want to hear about black love. They don't want to hear about black
Yeah.
unity. He said white people can sing about that as much as they want. It's fine, but we have to be singing about gang banging and bitch hoes and all
Fuck
that
Mm-hmm. that
stuff.
pussy.
Yeah, and he's right. He's right.
Yeah, that's facts.
His brother's been in the game way too long for us to not believe what he's saying. And
Yeah.
what he said was very accurate. So yeah, but so that's basically we're saying that to say that's basically why when white people try to write our culture or when it just
It
gets
has to have a
warped.
theme to it.
It gets warped.
There has to be a theme.
Yeah. So
Someone has to be cheating. Someone has to be single. There has to be some kind of
There has to be
gang
stereotypical
stabbing.
Yeah.
role
Something,
play.
bro.
if white people made Boys in the Hood, everybody would have been dead in 15 minutes.
No
Bye.
film. No film.
With that being said, right. Tell the people what's going on with you.
My name is JIGH, aka JIGGY, and what's going on in my life?
What's next?
Oh, visual soon coming for What's the Matter?
Okay.
Our lives,
Okay.
rap and roll and rap.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dope.
Yeah, just keep an eye out. Follow me on Insta and it's JIGGY everywhere, YouTube, Insta, Twitter, blah, boom, boom, boom. And yeah, you'll be updated.
TEDNOFSKI.
That's how Jazz says it.
That's
by
how
the
Jack says it. Yeah.
way. Me, I'm Instagram, man. Stay for the reels. Stay for the reels. I'm gonna be throwing bare reels out there. My reels are random. I see a reel, I think of an idea, and I bang it out. So just stay there for that. That's it. Real king right about now. At NoHaTV _.
Hello.
Make sure you subscribe.
Subscribe.
What about you, Mr. Bo?
Well,
Wait.
for me, so the website's live now. So any information you need to know, MrModeProducer.com.
MrModeProducer.com.
The Beat Store's coming soon,
Easy.
so keep an eye out for that.
Hello.
And yeah, my new single Drop It,
Hello.
featuring my cousin Jermaine. That's gonna be dropping soon.
Wow.
So keep
What
an
the
eye
same?
out for
What
that.
the same bars that I've heard, or a remix?
It's a remix of
Alright.
it's a remix of the
This
song.
tune, me calling it fire is taking the piss. So people watch out for that, blood.
Wait. And don't forget about the re-release of the. is that
Oh yes.
private?
Oh, yeah.
Well, basically,
Oh.
yeah. So Mary Jane came out, and the powers that be blocked it. So we're gonna find another way. So basically, it's gonna be a re-release of that, and it's gonna be it's a cleaner version. So you compare it to your grandma, innit, while she's smoking her weed for her cataracts.
Bye. But what I want you guys to do is to not let the system win. Let Mr. Mo win. So play it, loop it, share it, boom, boom, boom. Because
Put in your stories, everything.
All that, save it,
So yeah. Because
and
Oh yeah, saving's the new thing, innit? Save it.
Yeah,
Save
make
it.
sure you save it. And
but
if
most
you,
importantly, enjoy it.
that part, and if you haven't heard, Mr. Mo the Producer, Crazy, Mr. Mo, what's it called? Round She Go, and Mary Jane. So all of that's there already. Make sure you share, like, play it, stream it, download it, pay for it, all that.
Yeah.
But thank you for watching another episode, and we'll be back as soon as
We won't make it as long as last time.
that part.
Yeah. Deuces.
Peace.